Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to our channel once again. I've always opined on this platform many times that in politics nothing happens out of mere coincidence, and that everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. Nothing in politics just happens for the sake of it. For those who followed William Ruto's trip to the United States of America, you should have noted two things. The first thing you should have noted is the fact that Rigathi Gachagua's allies were actually locked out of the trip. And the question that we should ask ourselves, why would Ruto lock allies of Rigathi Gachagua from this trip? Because let's face it, Rigathi Gachagua is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. He's the principal assistant. And according to our law, there is no way the president can be out of the country and the deputy president is also out of the country. So which means there was no way Rigathi Gachagua was going to accompany William Ruto to the trip in the United States of America. In that case then, it was just fair for a non-ally of Rigathi Gachagua to be part of that trip. But what we witnessed is that William Ruto used the visit to reward his allies. From the photo there, you can clearly see the mood of William Ruto's allies. Osoro very happy. The Fafi member of parliament very happy there. They are happy. Now let us come back home. And I want you guys to listen to one of Rigathi Gachagua's allies back home, his mood and the tone.
The counter is simple. It's either the marriage materialize and move on, or if there is difficulties, people part.
Okay.
Yes, because it is not cast on a stone that it should be permanent. There's no permanent enmity in politics, and there is also no permanent friendship in politics. If you think that I have become a burden, and then there comes an element of betrayal, at that time, then you decide what next. Because if things are being crafted and are crafted to discredit you and create your failure, because the situation as it is, it's obvious that the young turks of Dede Nyoro and the team of Itumbi and the team like Mwangi Kiunjuri, these are young tax that are actually being spent to spoil the image of Gachagua from his homeyard. We have seen this there before during Mwenje and Dr. Karanja, when Mwenje was used to finish Dr. Karanja. So that's how politics works.
So who's using these people? Because there's a statement even from the Council of Governors chairperson, Anne Waiguru, saying that these positions do not belong to anyone. They're given to you in trust. And anybody's ambition is valid. So don't you think everybody's ambition is valid?
But as much as that statement is being put on the table, the wise man always takes a lot. And you must ask yourself, what is this other campaign? Dende was in the same team with the Honorable Rigathi. And we asked him when the president was looking for a running mate, are you ready, Dende, to go for running mate? Then we pray the mechanism and ask the president to give you the support from the Muranga area.
So that was a conversation that was had?
Of course. And that we are in Nanyuki.
Okay.
And he stated very clearly he's not interested and he just won't go to Cairo. And that's why we decided to move to the other candidate.
The second thing you should have noted is the fact that Raila Odinga's allies were also part of this trip to the United States of America. Opiyo Wandayi, the minority leader, accompanied William Ruto to the United States of America. So I'll come back with that analysis. Of course, Gladys Wanga also accompanied William Ruto to the United States of America. Gladys Wanga has already clarified that she attended the trip in her own capacity as the vice chair of the Council of Governors. For Opiyo Wandayi, initially there were allegations that he attended in his capacity as the minority leader. And of course, if you look at the parliamentary leadership, Ishunga was there, the majority leader. Osoro was there, the majority whip. But Junet Mohammed, the minority whip, was not there. If Junet was here in the US with these guys, then probably I would have concluded that the trip was sanctioned by ODM party. But I'm coming with a proper analysis about that. But for now, I want us to focus on the main reasons why William Ruto decided to lock Rigathi Gachagua's allies from this particular event. But before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. But before I dive in, allow me to also take this opportunity to thank the following people. You are seeing their names on the screen there for the coffee which they sent to me earlier. You can also do the same using the numbers you are seeing on the screen. A cup of coffee only costs for 200 bob, but you can do more. Ladies and gentlemen, why do you think William Ruto locked Rigathi Gachagua's allies out of this particular trip? Why? For me, the reason why Ruto locked out Rigathi Gachagua's allies are as follows. Number one, it is kind of William Ruto's strategy to win more MPs to his side. You see, the trip to the United States of America was a very huge event. In fact, to most people, it is one of the biggest achievements. And that is the truth. You could even tell, even William Ruto himself was so excited to an extent that he, like when you were in primary school, then you go and visit, let's say, someone big, then they're allowed to sit on their seat. William Ruto even did that. So it was a very big event. You could even tell the excitement from the faces of the people who went there. They were so excited to be at White House. And William Ruto ensured that only those who are allied to him accompanied him. The reason he's doing that, he wants to win more people, more MPs to his side, so that other members of parliament will say, okay, kumbe aligning yourself with Ruto has this kind of benefits. Do you know the members of parliament who accompanied Ruto to the US? There is the member of parliament for Fafi. You remember the guy who immediately after the last election started talking about extending William Ruto's rule. He has been rewarded. Nobody knows that MP, but he was with Ruto, which means he has been rewarded. The other guy was Kamket. I'm just picking the specific ones. Kamket was Gideon Moi's allies. Kamket was a very close ally of Gideon Moi. Then Kamket, after Ruto won, he aligned himself with William Ruto. Today, where is Kamket? He's still in the United States of America with William Samoei Arap Ruto. So I'm certain that more members of parliament will now try to align themselves with William Ruto. That if you are aligned to Rigathi Gachagua, you will not get benefits. So that is number one. Number two, I'm also looking at this as part of William Ruto's strategy to punish Rigathi Gachagua's camp. Because how do you explain the presence of ODM MPs? How do you explain the presence of William Ruto's allies, but none of Rigathi Gachagua's allies were present? So basically, they are being punished. That because you are, because I'm 100% sure, someone like James Gakuya, someone like, William Ruto ought just to have picked either one of them to accompany him, just to mask our faces. But he could not hide it. Why? Because if he had allowed one of them, then probably even me, I would not be doing this video. So he wanted to punish all of them so that Kenyans can talk. People who understand politics like myself can get the drip and give it to you guys. So he wanted to punish them. Number three, which is very, very important, is that by leaving out Rigathi Gachagua's allies, what William Ruto is doing is trying to provoke Rigathi Gachagua. And by provoking Rigathi Gachagua, he wants Rigathi Gachagua to respond. Then, for example, if Rigathi Gachagua's allies were to start complaining that they were left out of the trip to the United States of America, how will Kenyans view them? So which means they're being provoked to talk. And then after talking, that's going to be used against them. So Rigathi Gachagua, in my view, must be very, very careful with the way he's going to deal with this emerging issue. And number 4, Ruto is also rewarding loyalty. Loyalty is being rewarded. In fact, there's a cardinal rule in politics that disloyalty is punished instantly and loyalty is rewarded. Those who are supporting Ruto, we are seeing them laughing, smiling, joking, walking majestically, along the corridors, taking photos. So they are being rewarded. On the other side, the other ones are being punished. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, this is also a coded message William Ruto is sending to the entire country how he's going to deal with politics. So Ruto is telling anybody who cares that he's not going to be Bembelezana for him. No, that's not going to be part of him. He's going to deal with people ruthlessly. That's what I'm getting from all this. I don't know what you think. That's my take. It's actually raining today in the morning in Kisumu, and I hope you are safe wherever you are. And I'm coming back with another analysis. I want to do a proper analysis. What I observed from William Ruto's visit to the United States of America. Until that time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.